You just took a new job, only to find out you hate it. People, processes, or technology, you really didn't understand what you were getting into when you signed the offer letter. And this is a common thing among tech workers. They focus on winning the interview and often forget to see whether the company they're applying at sees IT as a valued partner or as a cost center and a necessary evil. I'm Eric Wise from Foundry, and I'm going to help you with interviewing your employer so you're less likely to take a job that sucks. Now, one of the places I like to start is asking detailed questions about the tech stack and the tools in use. And if you happen to go into the office for the interview, it's very easy to look around at people's desks and see whether they have nice things like dual monitors and modern machines, or if they look like they're working off something off of eBay. Now, as far as the tech stack, you can get a good idea of the willingness of the company to invest in technology by asking about what types of tools they use for productivity, product management, and development in general. Another good indicator of the value of IT at a company is to ask about collaboration. Is the IT team collaborating with outside stakeholders in a healthy way? Do they share design sessions? Do they share feedback openly? Are they using Agile, where members of other departments are part of the project team? Or is IT kind of kept at arm's length? Are they order takers and you just pick up tickets and never really interact with your stakeholders? As a developer, you really want to know how much involvement you have in the ideation phase of the project. And this is for two reasons. Number one, it's a lot more satisfying when you know the hows and the whys and you've been able to participate in the solution ideation process. Secondly, if you're a more junior developer, how else are you going to learn things like architecture and design if you don't get to participate in the ideation sessions? Another thing you can ask about is how a company handles feedback. Can your interviewer describe the process for giving feedback and name any times when the team came up with feedback and how it was acted upon? You also want to be sure to talk about career pathways and growth. What is the process for employees staying current? Do they give time for learning? Do they have a budget? How is that budget used? What about their promotion cycle and their review cycle? When does that happen? How often does it happen? Do they have any examples of people moving from one role to another? How does the company facilitate that? You're going to get a wide variety of answers, and you're going to have to decide if that's for you. And a fun part of the interview is that you are allowed to bluntly ask every person you meet what their favorite and least favorite parts of working for the company are. Now, remember to take those answers and pass them through the lens of determining whether IT is a cost center or a valued partner at this company. And as the interview comes to a close, the hiring manager will usually ask you if you have any other questions. And there's one question I like to pull out that signals my eagerness to work for them and do a good job, as well as giving additional color into what kind of organization I'm joining. And that is to ask the hiring manager to describe what a great start to the company would look like. 6 months from now, if you hire me, what would I need to do? What would I need to accomplish for you to give me top marks on a performance review? And what resources are available to help me achieve those goals? So to summarize, what does a company that treats IT as a cost center instead of a valued partner look like? Well, they don't invest in their tools. They see IT as order takers and don't collaborate with them on designing better processes. They don't have clear processes in place for evaluating and addressing feedback. They lack budget or time for training. They can't describe clearly what expectations they have for new hires or what onboarding looks like. And they don't have a clear idea of what promotion pathways are available. Now, I know that the job market is a bit tough right now, but if you're the type of person who continues to work on their technical skills and their soft skills, eventually this is all going to recover and you're going to go back in demand. And I hope that this video helps you evaluate those options better so that you don't get duped and take a job that sucks. Happy coding.